Roberge. I'm the founder and CEO of Salt Lake City Bookkeeping. Hey, I just wanted to go over a quick tip in QuickBooks Online I think is really valuable about managing your cash flow using QuickBooks. I think it's honestly one of the best things you can do for your business, and it's pretty simple, just some couple of changes. You should really be posting anything that's going to affect cash, checking or bank accounts that automatically happens in advance, like rent, let's take for instance. So the way you do that is under recurring transactions. And in this test file, they already have a bill set up. Most people's rent hits automatically. So if your rent hits on the first, let's say, and they draft it out of your checking account, you would set up a new recurring check. And then you would just run through this and give it a name like rent. Scheduled, let's say we want to do this 5 days in advance. We want to know that this is coming. I'm just going to pick this for the vendor, doesn't really matter. Checking monthly on the first day of the month. Start date, we'll do it December 1st, no end date. And then simply click Save Template. Can always come back and enter this. Oh yeah, you have to do down here, rent. And we'll do $1,000. Sorry about that. So you got your rent here. That will automatically post to your checking account, and I'll get to why that's really important. You can do that for all sorts of different payments. I just prefer anything that's set up on auto pay, and only if it affects cash. I mean, you can do it for credit card stuff. I just don't think it's as important. So moving into the next piece here, I would also really encourage you to stop taking checks as forms of payment and only use QuickBooks Online payments. And there's a reason for that. You're going to get paid a lot faster if you do that. There's some research out there from Intuit that says if you send an invoice with the electronic payment turned on, median days to get paid is 5.8 days, which I'm sure is much faster than if you accept checks. You're waiting for it to get mailed, you get it, you got to get to the bank, you don't even know if it's going to clear. So I really encourage you to do that. The way you do that is on the invoices. You can just turn it on. In the test file, it's not here, but I've got it on my other screen for you. There's a box right here, and in my file right here, you can see right here in this section, online payments is on, cards and bank transfer. It's real simple to get set up with QuickBooks. Once you're rolling, then you send the email directly to your customer, they pay. Everything syncs back automatically. That's really the nice part. When deposits come over, if they're paid by Intuit QuickBooks payments, your invoice gets marked as paid, the deposit shows up here, matches the transaction. It really automates everything for you. You'll get an email notification when it gets paid and when it gets deposited into your bank account. Another thing to mention, since we were on recurring transactions, is if you're in a model where you charge your customers the same every month, maybe on the first of the month, and you have permission from them, you can also set that up as a recurring charge to automatically happen when you have QuickBooks payments. You'd simply do a sales receipt and go through the same process that we already did. Template name, customer, you're going to charge them down here with QuickBooks payments, your products, just like you would fill out an invoice, hit save. That will automatically charge the credit card on whatever day you start. This is all just boosting your cash flow. So now kind of getting back to the real important piece, it's actually really simple, but it's something a lot of people don't do or notice, is that your bank balance here, right here, is reading to your online bank balance, and this is your balance in QuickBooks. So with a really simple change here, by going into the register and sorting by cleared status, this column here is cleared status. And if we come down to the bottom, I marked a couple of these off. So R means reconciled, C means cleared. Cleared, you got to think of as you processed it from the bank feeds into QuickBooks, but you haven't gone through the actual hard reconciliation feature right up here. So what you got here is now you've got your balance right here, 4,500, but now you see all these transactions that are coming. And this is where it gets really powerful for you guys to understand, are there going to be any shortcomings? Where am I going to get this money from? And when you automate your receivables and you're using QuickBooks payments, you'll see those flow in, and you can also see all the checks that haven't cleared yet, and it becomes really powerful. Oh wow, I really only have $1,200 as opposed to what my real online balance is. That's how I do it. I think it's really powerful, very simple to set up. The other thing I would encourage you is 2 more things here. Really, this is so simple to update. If you stay on top of this and you update it, I would really strive to get this done daily. Click update, do these bank feeds daily. If not, once a week, twice a week will suffice. It's going to really help you understand your cash flow, and then make sure you're going through that hard reconciliation every single month. That's really important. Software screws up, humans screw up. You got to go through the reconciliation just to make sure. So again, I think that's a really powerful thing. I think it can really help you boost your cash flow, understand where your business is going, and just be a real asset to your business.